Thank Christ. Okay, there we are. Do a little scrolling. We do a little trolling. Why?
Just to make tonight as bad as possible, probably.
We're good. We're good. Interact. Thank God. Move the screen. So I must not scream. Alright, I'm not gonna start rhyming about how frustrated I am. You can put a bullet in me if this goes any further. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh God. Alright. We're set. We're back in all kinds of nasty business.
We aren't, because you aren't in the thing, so I can't share the chat.
That was a clever test. That was a really clever test, and I want to let you know. You passed. Okay, nope. I haven't been invited to the collaboration. Send it again, please.
You were invited, but I will do so again. Send invite.
Whoa, 12 seconds ago. Here we go. All right. Our other audio is going to double up. I'll just keep it in.
No, because I muted it.
Yes, yes. Oh, okay. You know what I need? You know what this whole situation needs?
Chat, he's gonna say soju.
No, I wasn't. What? You do me great harm. Yes, I was absolutely gonna say just soju. You read me like a fucking book. Jesus. Oh, I'm a lot of things, but I guess one of those things is a predictable rube.
Jojo'd your ass.
Yeah, no, you did. You fucking JoJo'd me. I wouldn't even be one of the cool villains. I'd be like that guy with the car. God. Okay. You know who I'm talking about. Like the shittiest villain. Okay, here's my other PDF of the bigger prints that I can read it better. Is that cheating?
I mean, a little bit. But I think you need the handicap.
No, I can't say that. I will do just fine. Where's chapter 5? There's chapter 5.
It's at the
Where's
bottom
chapter
of
5?
page 35. The incredible formatting is just one of the many ways this is a masterpiece.
You know what? Fuck
no
you.
one has ever split up chapters like this before.
I'm gonna read the tiny copy. I'm gonna try. And yes, I will add soju to the mix.
Okay, I'm going to be gracious and allow you to start.
Let's see. Oh God, I'm at 33%. No, you know what? We are a tool using species. I'm using the big copy. Due to how I have it formatted on my stream, it has to be at 33% to be like there and visible for the chat.
I guess it's fine. I have 3 eyes, you have 2, it's fine.
Wait, where's the Fugi? Why does the Fugi not work?
It's working on my screen.
What? I am not a professional. Give me a second. Yeah, it's just straight up non-functional. How do you add a person?
You had this set up before.
Yeah, it's...
Did you remove it?
So, my OBS crashed horribly 3 times in a row, and a bunch of stuff stopped working.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm
Oh, well,
trying
you
to...
go to the website and you copy the URL for the specific, like, person or setup. In this case, it would be an individual, me, and then you would put that as a browser source
Wait,
in
here.
OBS.
Is it? Please work.
For those of you who were not here the last time we did this, about a week ago, what this is, it's a very popular, infamous piece of amateur. No, I guess this was a paid publishing. So it's a small press, um, science fiction, no, well, genre fiction story, from 1970 something. A very long time ago for me, a pretty long time ago for all of y'all. It has some unusual grammar, some singular word choice, some highly specific auteur plotting.
You're being very
No
generous.
one no one else is doing it like Eye of Argon. No one has ever done it like Eye of Argon, thankfully. And no one will ever do it like this again. The gentleman was, I think, 16 years old when he wrote this and had it published. And years later, he did the science fiction fantasy convention circuit, joining in on other people who had already been reading his work for each other in what is called the Eye of Argon style, where you try to read it, you give it all of its seriousness, all of the weight that you can provide it. You treat it with utmost gravitas because anything less would be cheating. And you keep reading until the story is finished, or until you burst out laughing, or until you stumble on one of these sentences. If you don't crack up and you don't fuck up, then you just keep reading until the end. But most people are going to have a break in the rhythm, and once they break, it goes to the next reader. When all readers are eliminated, the only way out is to finish, and we drag ourselves ever onward towards the finish line.
Nope, of course not.
You
Okay, well,
missed the plotting from last week. Don't worry. It's not necessary. You won't understand it anyway.
yeah. You can still hear me, right?
I can.
Awesome, great, fantastic. It's all unfucked. And hey, would you look at that? For anyone who somehow is here on my end, God help you, the Fugies work, and the text is more legible. I've gone and fixed it. Hello?
Yeah?
Okay, no. So I was worried something else just broke. I'm on
I'm
a
waiting for
knife's
you to
edge.
begin chapter 5.
Oh yes, chapter 5. Up the up. Go ahead.
Already fucked it. Do you want a mulligan?
Yes,
Do you want a
please.
mulligan?
I need to warm up. Up to the altar and be done with it, wench, ordered a fidgeting shaman's... There's an S on that, right? Ordered a fidgeting shaman's. Interesting pluralization. He gave, presumably, the female a grim stare accompanied by the wrinkling of his lips to a mirthful grin of delight. The girl burst into a slow, steady whimper. What does that sound like? Don't demonstrate. What? I'm just stooping shakily to her knees and cringing woefully from the priest with both arms around snake like. Nope, I fucked it up.
Map.
Yeah, this smaller
Both
text is
arms
fucking me.
wound. A snake like. All right, here we go. Oh. Getting my posture right. Getting the mic. Here we go. The girl burst into a slow, steady whimper from the priest with both arms wound snake-like around the bulging JJ chin rising before her scantily attired figure. You thought I'd stumble on that, didn't you?
I did think that, yes.
Oh my god, my connection is fucking up again.
Yeah, you saw it before I could say it.
Oh my god, does nothing work tonight?
It's
Someone put me out of my misery.
a curse. It's one I haven't documented. This curse sucks. Most curses have like, you know, you can get an upside out of it if you have like a positive attitude. This one blows. This curse fucking blows.
Her face was redly inflamed from the salty flow of tears spouting from her glassy, dilated eyeballs. Not how that works. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention it in the rules at the top, but everyone is allowed and encouraged to chime in with comments, with jokes, with interruptions. I'm the only one who is not allowed to stop mid-sentence to interrupt. I have to at least finish what I was about to say.
The only
With short, heavy footfalls, the priest approached the female. His piercing stare never wavering from her quivering young countenance. One L on footfalls there. I really hate how often he calls people the female.
a female. Yeah.
The female of the species. There's a female in the tavern.
But he doesn't the lads are just the shaman, the big muscle man. But the ladies,
Sometimes it's their country, which is also weird in a different way, but at least it's fake countries, so he's not like, I can't even give an example because they're all just bigoted and crass. The French?
Oh, heaven forbid. No, when it comes to like telling someone by the country, that's arguably even worse.
Yeah, not even
Authorally,
like the Frenchmen, but like the French.
it's like, well, I'm going at this with a slightly different approach. More like if they say, "Oh, hey, give me a state."
Texas.
The Texan walked up to the horrid altar. That tells us nothing about the character, other than the fact that they're from one of the more unfortunate states, in my opinion. It doesn't give us like a visual or like a, an attitude. It's a descriptor that is
I should have given
meaningless.
I should have given you a different example. I feel like the Texan does like give you an attitude and probably a mental image of a person.
Yes, but
So like
I'm trying not to say
the Montana,
the Montanan.
the
The Montanan's glassy orbs dripped salt water. Okay, well, You know what? No, Montana gives me a little bit of an idea too, but they're mostly like scruffy. If you think, okay, you know what? There's probably no Montanans in our chat. They don't have the internet yet. When I think of a Montanan, I think of like just some scruffy, shitty, violent Christian fundamentalist. That's what comes to mind. I'll say it. So maybe Montanan's also imperfect.
Like a bipedal rat? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, like a rat, a violent Christian rat. Okay, here's something. Here's something.
They all
Okay,
are, baby.
I got one. The Iowan opened the door to the bar.
Yeah, you're right. Complete void.
It's
Complete void in my brain.
meaningless. There's nothing. I've been to Iowa. There's no. I've known Iowans. There's nothing. It's a void of a description. Okay, okay. No, yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'm already having more fun with just discussing literal as in like literature. I'm probably using that word wrong, but you get my meaning. Literary, there we go. Literary fuck ups in this than doing Dark Tide, and my game was working, sort of. Okay, sorry, I've completely gone off on a tangent.
What a bummer. I kind of like Dark Tide. Sorry.
Tell you what, we can take a crack at it another day. I I do like these games, and I do like doing games with you. So,
Especially when I'm combat knife.
well, you know what? I'll save my feelings on small shitty weapons when you can have giant, massive, beautiful, electrified super hammers. But you know what? We'll discuss that on a different Dark Tide night. Because I sense that there's
You
probably
have
a
no
fight that would
idea
happen.
how much fucking damage that combat knife does. It's insane.
Yeah, but like, does it
If you hit
glow?
them in their forehead or their spine, instant. Instant.
But
I'm like taking out bosses with that thing.
it doesn't
Swipe
glow.
1, swipe 2, done. I don't need it to glow. I've lit everything on fire. They're glowing for me.
Yeah, map. God damn it, map. I here's the thing. When I was
Maple.
watching
Maple.
the stream the other night, I came up with a pronunciation that made so much sense to me, and now I'm incapable of it. So yeah, it's just gonna be Maple. Yes, Maple, you are absolutely correct. Big Hammer does in fact go bonk. I'm glad that we are one and the same on this.
Bonk is worse.
You're gonna get bonked if you're not
Bonk is
fucking
worse.
careful.
I'll parry
Poke
it
you.
with my blade.
I'll poke you with a little tiny knife, and it will put a little thin cut into you. Or you get your entire body like structurally realigned by a massive, powerful thunder hammer. Maple
It's just a waste of
Apocalypse.
force.
I pronounced it right that time. You know what? There ain't no kill like overkill, all right?
Yeah, there is a better kill than overkill. Precision strike.
Okay, you know what? There is value to precision strike. I'm just saying it has no style points. Oh, okay, no, false. Combat knives do have style points. They absolutely do, especially if you can like throw it. That's so cool. But there's like style in action and style in appearance, and a Thunderhammer has style and appearance in spades. I'm saying it's cool.
I'm eating foam.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't personally care for foam. If you get like too much foam in your beer, it's a little kind of shitty.
But this is straight foam.
Again, Mapleocalypse absolutely gets it. I'm gonna stick with just Maple, if that's all right with you. I want whatever I hit to be unrecognizable. I would have that engraved on every weapon I ever own. Why do people always take bites out of foam footballs? I've done it. I don't know what compels people. We should probably get back to reading.
I pinned that because it's so true. I recognize myself in
Well,
this.
I'm
Like a
pinning.
mirror being held up to my face.
I'm pinning a different one.
Okay, bud. We were at halting before the terrified girl, he projected his arm outward and motioned her to arise with an upward movement of his hand. Lowercase the girl's whimpering increased slightly, and she sunk closer to the floor rather than arising. The flickering torches outlined her trim build with a weird, ornate glow as it cast a ghostly shadow dancing in horrid waves of splendor over smoothly worn whiteness of the marble-hewn altar. Whew, give me a comma, buddy.
Have you tried circular breathing yet? Might help.
That only works if you've got a vessel. Like
Wait,
the reason you can do circular breathing with like a trumpet or a didgeridoo is because you're able to hold the air in your mouth while in. I can't talk, Dendy. I have to open my mouth and wag it about to do that.
so wait, you're not like broadcasting through a trumpet right now? I thought that was like standard practice.
I wish. You think I can afford a trumpet?
You can get one at a pawn shop. Well, you don't really have access to those. If you want like a nasty secondhand trumpet, you can pick one up for.
Yeah, it sounds like some Gravity Well shit.
If I could replace Maple, shoulders replaced are fine, but then you have to lose your arms with them because you can't like stick your old nubs back on your sweet new cyber shoulders. I would.
Wrong. Wrong. You just need a throughput for the lymphatic and circulatory system. It's fine.
I think I would just if I'm upgrading the arms,
I
but
will
not the.
say that there's there's a lot of like lymph stuff that happens in your armpit
Yeah, you,
attached to your shoulder. So like if you're replacing that whole joint, you're replacing a lot more than you think.
fun fact: your armpit should always hurt a
Plus there's
little
like an
bit.
entire no,
That's how you know
no,
your immune system works.
no.
If it
Don't
doesn't
listen to him.
if it doesn't
I
hurt,
know
you
my
don't. How do
connection is
you?
dying.
No, see, she. The issue here is her mic and her connection is struggling. What she really said was, "Please listen to him." This is a freebie from Dr. Dendy. You really want to be able to feel your lymph nodes in your armpit at all times. And if they feel a little bit like marbles, don't go to the doctor. They'll just charge you for like a cool gold medal for having the best immune system. In any case, if I had to replace my limbs mechanically, it's the legs any day of the week. Uh, hello? Beans. Okay. Jam. I don't know if you can hear me. Jam. Jam, save us, Jam.
Jam, I'm dying.
So I might have come up with a solution to your internet connection problems. Oh, and she's gone again. No, Greenheart. That's way too involved. I don't know if she can hear me or not. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, cool. So, have you ever heard of these things called a hotspot? You can go down to your local T-Mobile store and you can pick up a T-Mobile brand hotspot. And you can just do probably all your streaming through that. Problem solved. You're so welcome. Oh, you know what? You're living in a derelict Superman? What, like the Gith Yankee? Oh, I saw the
Are
Foogie
we
try to light up.
back?
So a derelict super. You know how the Gith Yankee have like that horrible corpse that they live on? Is that the sort of situation we're working with?
They live in a horrible corpse?
Yeah, it's some of the like. There hasn't been a ton of super interesting D&D writing, but yeah, their whole society is like based on a giant horrible corpse floating through the astral plane that they just sort of hollow out and live in. And so, more importantly, what I'm hearing here is that a shitty $30 T-Mobile hotspot won't fix your issue.
I should start seeding super heavy uranium through the signal, through the wormhole, to collect in a geostationary orbit over the United States. And whenever it collects critical mass, it's out of my hands. It's out of my hands.
You know, like do it. I'm all right with that. Oh,
I just have to time it right so that Jeff Bezos is on the continent at the time.
that yeah, if he's not using his stupid loser rocket to go up to dumb idiot space. Not even like real normal space.
No, it's
Just
like real low orbit. What a
like
joker.
he managed to get up to dipshit space. Talk to me once you've gone beyond the moon, then I'll give a shit.
That loser still had atmosphere outside of his vessel.
Yeah,
What a joke.
if he fell out, he could try to breathe. That's I'm just saying, I'm not impressed. Now, it does your audio does seem a little more less shitty.
Hey, do you want to hear how many frames I've dropped since the last time I tried to hard reset the connection?
Oh yes, please tell me.
22,474 dropped frames.
Cool. Would you like to hear how many I've dropped since just completely restarting my stream?
Oh, please do.
11.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that's a bad day. A lot of these I get through a 0. Sorry, I shouldn't gloat. I'm just after all this nonsense, I'm feeling especially mischievous. I shouldn't be a dick about it. Would you like to keep trying to
Well, at
read?
least I can crush you in reading a book.
No, you can't. And you know what? I've only had like one sip of soju. Here's what we're doing.
Chat, keep count of how many unbroken paragraphs I get through.
Where you've activated my super mode.
Mm-hmm.
I'm switching to root beer, okay? Sugar free, motherfucker.
The flickering torches outlined her trim build with a weird ornate glow. I've already read this, I'm just flexing. As it cast a ghostly shadow dancing in horrid waves of splendor over smoothly worn whiteness of the marble-hewn altar. The shaman's lips curled back farther.
You should go to a dentist. Your lips
Notice.
shouldn't keep curving like that.
Notice that it's farther and not further, and I nailed it.
You did.
Exposing a set of blackened, decaying molars, which transformed his slovenly grin into a wide, greasy arc
Wait,
of
so
sadistic mirth.
you have teeth?
Uh, well, it's a complicated question.
Okay. Do you know what teeth are supposed to look like?
Yes.
When you grin, are your molars usually like super visible?
No, when I grin, my jaw is closed.
I mean, when the theoretical human you, not the literal it's green heart you, the
No. I feel like a human also keeps their jaw closed when they grin,
okay,
right?
are you gonna
Like
make me
they spread
differentiate
their lips.
between like grin and smile? Okay, no, we're on the same page. We're on the same page. I do agree. Okay, we're good. But point
So
stands.
even if I really spread it, right? I'm really going out there. I don't think my molars would be visible.
So this tells us one of two things. Either the shaman has no teeth besides molars that are so big and nasty and black that they are somehow visible in the torchlight. Or his teeth is all
Like a
molars.
camel.
Like a camel. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably it. He's a camel. I'm just saying, you can get on this guy for, like, we discussed last time how he's probably lacked some experiences at the time of writing this, and that's fine. That's okay. Um, this one is a little unforgivable to me on account of teeth. We all start with them. They are a mirror away,
No,
and if
hold
not,
on, wait. I didn't have teeth for like months after I was born.
you weren't born with like a full set of teeth, like a shark, a baby shark.
No, hands up. How many people were born with any teeth at all?
Okay,
That's like no hands, Dindy. That's
let,
no hands.
let me rephrase. Teeth. We rapidly acquire them and are frequently visible. I'm just
Teeth.
saying.
It's what's for dinner.
That's good. That's really good. Oh, that would almost be a good voice clip on its own. Um, I'm just saying, all he's got to do is go into the mirror. Like, he can talk about all of the individual cervical vertebrae. Oh, wait, no, I was wrong about my stream. What the fuck? Dropped frames 3,862.
Happening to everybody.
When do we set my counter? Maybe that's because I left it up and running when I stopped. Okay, I'm rambling. All I'm saying is it doesn't make sense. He should know better, unless he also is a molar man. Sorry, I'm gonna
Okay.
keep stopping you with my various
So I think the
tangents.
teenager we've established has no sexual experience, including masturbation, which is rather odd for
Or a teen
someone
boy.
exiting puberty. And he has either four very large molars or just two arcs of teeth. And I still have to use teeth, but it's one tooth on top, one tooth on bottom, no separation.
I think that's probably what it is. I guess that might explain the no sexual experience, but it still leaves the no personal experience.
I feel like if you have that sort of situation going on, you can just go to like a cosmetic dentist and be like, "Hey, can you engrave my shit?" And it'll be like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, no problem."
I was gonna say use whiteout and then just Sharpie in the lines. But yeah, no, your your means are a lot less fucked, I guess. Okay. Okay, I'm done. This tangent's finished. I'm sorry. Continue.
Okay, A wide, greasy arc of sadistic mirth alternately interposed into the female, a strong sensation of stomach-curdling nausea. Have it as you will, female, gloated the enhanced priest
Oh, he's
as
taking fucking steroids. Shit.
he has been cybernetically altered. As he bent over at his waist, what's the waist? Is it rubber? Is it steel? Projecting his ape-like arms. Oh, he's biohacked. He's enhanced because he's been gene modded.
They spliced
He's
him with
got
a.
camel teeth. He's got ape arms. He's got the waist of a lithe giraffe.
Oh, I see why she's so scared. This guy's fucked up.
Ape-like arms forward and clasped the female's slender arms. Somebody keep count of how many times I've said female this.
Yeah, take a drink every
paragraph.
time she says female. Don't do that, you will die.
Slender arms with his hairy, round fists.
Yeah, like Pac-Man. He's got Pac-Man
Gorilla
hands.
Magilla. Pac-Man does not have hairy, round fists.
No, think big round, right? Opens and closes.
I don't think Pac-Man is hairy.
No, but not Pac-Man's hairy. I'm saying his fists are like a Pac-Man situation. In that they're just a sphere that open. A Pac-Man hands. That's what it's gotta be.
Waka, 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 waka. Every time he's like trying to grab at her. Waka, waka.
I'd like to see a drawing of this guy. Maybe I'll try it. Who knows?
I don't. It sounds like a nightmare. I feel like you take sanity damage if you try to look at him. With an inward surge of his biceps, made from sharks, he harshly jerked the trembling girl to her feet and smothered her salty wet cheeks with the moldy touch of his decrepit, dull red lips.
Also, he's
the vile
wearing
stench.
Wearing lipstick. He's gotta complete the look.
A man's hot, fetid breath overcame. I had to emphasize that space because it's not supposed to be there. The nauseated female with a deep, soul-searing sickness. Alliteration. Causing her to wrench her head backwards and regurgitate a slimy, orange-white stream of swelling gore over the richly woven. Go ahead, Dindy.
The vile stench of the shaman's hot, fetid breath overcame, 2 separate words, the nauseated female with a deep, soul-searing sickness, causing her to wrench her head backwards and regurgitate a slimy, orange-white stream of swelling gore over the richly woven purple robe of the enthused acolyte. The girl gasped a tortured groan, gasping a groan, from her clamped lungs, her sea blue eyes bulging forth from damp sockets. Cocking her right foot backwards, she leashed it desperately outwards with the strength of a demon possessed, lodging her sandaled foot squarely.
The demon was possessed? What was possessing the demon?
Yeah.
An armadillo?
A super
demon. What are
demon.
we talking about?
Super demon.
Oh, okay. The demons also have demons.
Yeah, and they have demons too.
It's like a hyper-parasite, where the parasite has a parasite.
Yeah, super demons get parasitized by super demons.
It's demons all the way down.
You know what they get parasitized by?
An angel.
An angel. Not ultra demons. They change the naming sequence every 2 levels of parasitic. Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Slipping on my damn words. Lodging her sandaled foot squarely between the shaman's testicles. No,
Saved
no,
it.
no. Is that Shaman or is that Shannon's testicles?
It's Shaman. Shaman. It's a little faded,
It looks like an N to
but
me.
you
Hold
rescued
on.
it. No. Here, I'll do a zoom for the people.
Between the nuts. She split the difference.
Shaman apostrophe S.
The startled priest released his crushing grip. Crimping? Crimping. His body over the waist. Nope, I fucked it. Did you have an emote on the ready for when I eventually goof it?
That's unrelated. Moving on. Uh, pause. Pause. Wait, did you skip that paragraph? I'll just read it.
Did I? No, I didn't.
The priest's lips trembled with a malicious rage as he removed his callous paws from the girl's arms and replaced them with tightly around her undulating neck, shaking her violently to and fro. Replace them with tightly. That's what it says.
I was wrong. I did miss a thing.
Let's see here. The startled priest released his crushing grip, crimping his body over at the waist, overlooking his recessed belly, wide open in a deep pasim. His face flushed to a rose-red shade of crimson, eyelids fluttering wide, with eyeballs protruding blindly outwards from their sockets to their outmost perimeters, while his lips quivered wildly about, allowing an agonized wallow to gust forth
Oh, he's hanging out in some
as his
mud.
breath. Yeah, he's getting muddy. He's a little piggy. To gust forth as his breath billowed from burning lungs. His hms reached out, clutching his urinary gland.
Excuse me?
Not a gland, as his knees wobbled rapidly about for a few seconds, then buckled, causing the ruptured shaman to collapse in an egg-huddled mass. Okay?
Yeah,
Huh?
I know. He laid a bunch of eggs upon hitting the ground.
Okay,
Just
it must have come out of his urinary gland.
yeah, despite names, you might expect it to be for urine. That's for eggs.
There's different terms in barbarian land.
He's totally fine talking about like, oh, her sweet tits in that leather harness thing with like cool silver whatever. And he's like, urinary gland. Not only is it wrong, it's wrong and it's dumb. Yes, that's all I have to say.
He's from uh he's pretty far from Mexico, right? And that's the only language that comes to mind that calls the testes eggs as a colloquialism. I feel like he's supposed to be like grabbing at his bruised crotch, right? Is that why he's an egg huddled mass? Because he's got both hands just cupping his junk as he falls over?
Oh no, I think I figured it out.
Okay.
You ever play Smash Bros?
I'm familiar.
Yeah, so when Yoshi goes into a block, he puts himself in an egg. So
Uh-huh.
my thought is much like Yoshi, he goes into such like a little crumpled up little ball block that he egg huddles. It's gotta be it. Got Yoshi blood.
Well, I don't have any counterexamples, so I guess we have to accept it. Part of his biohacked hybridization is he lays an egg that he crawls inside of whenever he tries to block an enemy.
Oh, look. Oh, yeah, that's
So
what
he's
he
got
does.
ape arms. He's got a snatched waist. He's got um,
Camel mouth.
biceps that have been enhanced and camel teeth, and also a cloaca that goes all the way up his back.
Yeah, like that one picture. You know the one.
I don't, and I don't think I
No?
want to know.
Okay, hold on. It's one of my
I,
favorites.
I'm not looking at it. I'm not looking at a cloaca that goes all the way up
No, it's
someone's
not a
back.
cloaca. The image. This is
In
it's
an egg-huddled mass to the granite pavement, rolling helplessly about in his agony. Should should I put this on screen for everybody? Should
no,
everyone
you
see this?
can't. You can't. It's one of my favorite images ever. It's just so funny. He stole her ass to make his longer. Oh, okay. I wish you could share it with the chat, but
The,
it's simply
what's with
not
the
possible.
little eyes under the bed?
Um, that's where the ass goblin lives. What does the ass transfer?
You know, she's got great hair.
Yeah, it's true.
A lot of heroin addicts, they get pretty brittle, you know, broken hair from all the deprivations. But her hair's really good, even though she was on like a lot of heroin at the time.
Yeah, it's I suspect she probably just had the resources to not get a little more rough looking. You know,
Probably so.
insane
Moving
wealth
on.
does that.
The pathetic screeches of the shaman groveling in dejected misery upon the hand-hewn, granite-laid pavement, worn
Own?
smooth by countless hours of arduous sweat and toil, a welter of ichor
Mm-mm.
oozing through his clenched hands.
The hand hone granite
Yeah, hand-hewn.
tune.
What?
Hewn.
No,
Totally hewn.
I don't think so.
Alright. Yeah, it's definitely hewn.
Are you looking it up right now?
Yeah. You don't like hew a log in half. So you don't hone a log in half or hoe a log in half. You hew it.
I
And
can't
once
even
it's
look it up because my fucking shit's on screen.
tell you what, I'll show you. I'll just show you what you get if you just straight up Google search it. Take
Now I
that
gotta
is
pluck that from the VOD. No one ruin my shit. Thank you. Please be cool.
all right. I get to take over. I
I
really
think you're wrong, but I'm graciously allowing you to start this paragraph.
opening up a third different drink, this time water. Yeah, I am dropping a shitload of frames. That's crazy. It's still going. All right. The pathetic screeches of the shaman groveling in dejected misery upon the hand-hewn granite-laid pavement, worn smooth by countless hours of arduous sweat and toil, a welter of ichor oozing through his clenched hands, attracted
I could ding you for that, and I'm not. See how
ichor?
gracious I am?
Ichor and ichor
You
are
you
both
know you
okay.
stumbled it. You know you stumbled it. You went back for that one.
Did I
Go ahead.
take no? Fine. If I'm
Go
gonna get
on.
if I'm gonna
No,
get on
go
you,
on.
you can.
A
Okay,
welter. A welter. Go on. Do it.
a welter of ichor. Ichor. Now I'm doubting myself.
That's not what I was talking about. Like you went back because you did like psycher or something.
I
There was an
didn't
S that you
know.
threw in there.
That's probably your internet. That's probably your internet. A welter of ichor oozing through his clenched hands attracted the perturbed attention of his comrades from their fetid elations. The actions of
Yeah,
this
he meant ululations, but he wrote
yeah,
ulations.
the new. I'll let you decide what that word means.
I've also it's where you just go "Uh," you just don't repeat it. It's just "Uh."
Once in one. Ooh. All right. The
I like how
action.
he spells fetid like 3 different ways throughout the
He,
entire manuscript.
he got a thesaurus for his birthday, and he wanted to, and then he got another thesaurus from like the UK, and then he got a German to English phrase book, and he wants to show that he has like a whole library of just word moving around books. The actions of this rebellious wench bespoke, okay, the credence of an unheard of sacrilege. Never before in a lost maze of untold eons had a
Come
chosen
on,
one.
man.
I had to scroll down into the next page. I didn't have it up on the screen yet.
Lost maze of untold eons. Whatever. There's purple prose and then like that's ultraviolet. Like, come on. What
We're
are you
starting to
talking
leave the
about?
visible light spectrum. Had a chosen one dared to demonstrate such blasphemy in the face of the cult's idolic deity? Deity? You could ding me for that one if you wanted. Idolic deity. Their godly god. It's silly.
Maybe he's trying to say their god is literally just a statue. Like they're not worshiping anything. He's just throwing out the theology entirely. He's like, no, they're making it up.
No, they do like
It's
this.
idolic.
It's a
It's an
garden
idol.
gnome. It's got one eye. They worship him. The girl cowered in unreasoning terror. It's perfectly reasoning terror. You could maybe find a different way to say
Yeah,
that
he's
she
some kind
is.
of fucked up homunculus and he's trying to like get her with her knife.
Homunculus is such a good word. Helpless in the face of the N blazoned? No, that's an M, isn't it?
I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
Yeah, that's fair. The print's a bit tough to see.
The girl cowered in unreasoning terror, helpless in the face of the emblazoned acolyte's rage. Her orchid tousled face smothered betwixt her bulging bosom as she shut her curled lash tightly, hoping to open them and find herself awakening from a morbid nightmare. Really lost the plot there, man. Lowercase yet, the hand of destiny decreed her no such mercy. The antagonized pack of leering shaman converging tensely upon her prostrate form. Wrong. She's supine. We're entangled all too lividly in the grim web of reality.
Okay, so I have a couple problems. One, is the plural of shaman not shamans? I could do shaman, like
He
switch out
has
an E.
published it as shaman, but the plural of shaman is shaman,
Okay,
like
fine.
fish
So here's the thing.
or deer.
They have discussed at length how shitty and dark this place is. And
Uh-huh.
a good author should try their hardest to transport the reader to this place with their prose, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He makes such
He's
heavy
using a
use,
lot of visual language. Yeah, exactly.
and we can't see shit. We should be able to. We should be able to see that there is okay, maybe a tiny glow that the deity casts. Fuck me. Now I'm doing it too. All right, there's a tiny bit
Or
of light, a tiny bit, not enough to see that she is orchid tousled. It's tousled, by the way. Face smothered betwixt her bulging bosom. It doesn't
it
make
should be
sense.
describing what she feels. It should be describing what she hears. It should not be describing the visuals of the scene. Part of the problem is that he's trying to do this like uh third person omnipresent narrator. He's definitely not omniscient, but omnipresent narrator, and it doesn't work for this scene at all.
It's there's an easy fix too that can, I think, add on extra tension. You know, something like, oh, the the female could not see any of the other shaman in there, but she could feel their, I don't know, maybe they can
Like the
see,
vibration of their footsteps,
or their
like
breath as
through
they get
the
closer.
ground, or
It's
right, or
but like no, she's kind of purple colored, I guess. And there's tits. That's all we get. I'm just saying, cutting out one of the senses and making use of other ones will transport you more effectively to the space. And it's a mess. You don't have to hear me tell you that. You know it's a mess. I'm just, when you stream, that's what you do. You comment on what you're seeing, thinking, and feeling. And I can see, unlike the female, that there's a mess here. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
shuddering from the cleamy touch of the shaman as they. I'm gonna do rappled
I'll take it.
with her supple form, hands wrenching at her slender arms and legs in all directions, her bare body being molested in the midst of a labyrinth of orange smudges, purpled satin, and mangled skulls that we can all see very clearly, even though it's shadowed in an eerie crimson glow.
Yeah, the deity demanded that they install LED lights so that everyone can see real good.
Her confused head, only her head is confused, she's perfectly fine, reeled then clouded in a mist of enshrouding ebony as she lapsed beneath the protective sheet of unconsciousness to a land peach and resign?
Yeah,
What?
the Peach Land. You've been
A
there.
land peach and resign. Huh? How is she lapsed beneath the protective sheet of unconsciousness to a land peach and resign? How is resign being used here? What?
As an adjective. Surely you've seen resign as an adjective.
I don't, I'm scared.
You know,
That went
maybe
through me. I'm scared.
maybe I'm the moron. This author is using words in creative new ways that we could never imagine. I can't even fathom it. You gotta have a five head to really just begin to even start understanding a land. Peach
This lexicon
and resign.
itself is so fucking esoteric. It's eldritch, is what it is. This is not. It appears to be English and then contorts itself grotesquely in order to reveal its unnatural origin to you.
Somehow the prose is more eldritch than the deity's description was, despite all the Lovecraftian dialogue. Curious.
Take hold of this rope, said the first soldier, and climb out from your pit, slut. Again, the man is a slut. Your presence is requested in another far deeper hellhole.
And
Grigner.
maybe Grignir is slutty.
I mean, he is wearing just a loincloth that doesn't cover him all the way, so that is kind of slutty. In a little angle of his dangle, you know?
Yeah, you can always tell. You can always tell what the temperature is. Nope, I'm not angry. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing this bit. I'm skipping it. Continue.
Rigner slipped his right hand to his thigh, concealing a small opag object beneath the folds of the G-string wrapped about his waist.
Ow! Damn,
I broke.
Grignir.
I broke. I broke. He is a slut. Everyone's right. He's a
Oh,
slut.
he's got a ass that you could bounce a dollar coin off of. All right.
No way. You try to bounce a quarter off that thing, it's not going anywhere, Junior. Plush.
So you're thinking plush. I'm thinking firm as a rock. Okay, but still plump. Plump but firm. You know what I mean? Like a really ripe watermelon. Thank God, I haven't started reading yet. Grignir slipped his right hand to his thigh, concealing a small opaque object beneath the folds of the G-string wrapped about his waist. Ryan Wells swelled in Grignir's cold, jade, squinting eyes. Weird usage of the comma. I would maybe put a comma between jade and squinting. Jade squinting eyes. Grignir's cold, jade squinting eyes. I like that better. The eyes, they jade squint. Which, grown accustomed to the gloom of the Stygian pools of ebony engulfing him.
Hold on. Did you say glim?
I don't think that was a word in here at all. I said, which, grown accustomed to the gloom of the Stygian pools of ebony engulfing him.
I'm gonna let you have it, but I'm certain you said glim.
Glim?
Okay,
Where
go
would
ahead.
I say glim? Where? Okay.
Instead of gloom, you said glim.
To the
Accustomed to
glim.
the glim of the Stygian pools.
Oh, I'm starting to get a headache from laughing too much. Okay. Were bedazzled and blinded by flickering. Nope, I fucked it.
No. Grignir slipped his right hand to his thigh, wink, concealing a small, opaque object beneath the folds of the G-string wrapped about his waist.
You can't hide
Ryan
shit in that
Wells
G-string.
swelled, but you can in his plunge ass. Plunge?
Plunge. Oh, that's
Just
a
get
good
it to
word.
me.
Plunge. I'm going to have to write that one down. This is good words that came from this. Yeah, I don't know what we'll add in a green heart list.
That broke me.
Well, you gave
Hey,
me...
did y'all know that you can make Cambot permanently record quotes? Engulfing him were bedazzled and blinded by flickering radiance cast forth by the second soldier's resin torch. Tightly gripped in the second soldier's right hand, opposite the intermittent torch, was a large, double-edged axe. I fucked it. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's okay.
I tried to say double-hedged.
Tightly gripped in the second soldier's right hand, opposite the intermittent torch, was a large, double-edged axe, a long, leather-wound, oaken-handled, transfixing the center of the weapon's iron head. What? A long, leather-wound,
Don't even worry
oaken...
about it. Just let it happen. Let it wash over you. It doesn't have to mean anything.
It's not the laughing that's giving me a headache. It's the
just
fucking psychic damage. Oh God. Okay.
it's creating a landscape in your mind. The ambiguity is intentional. He's doing poetics to you. Just let it happen.
Adorning the torsos possessive of both the sentries were thin yet sturdy hauberks, the breastplates of which were presumably...
Nope.
Nope, you're right.
Sorry.
You're right.
Tightly gripped in the second soldier's right hand, opposite the intermittent torch, was a large, double-edged axe, a long leather-wound oaken handle transfixing the center of the weapon's iron head, adorning the torsos of Borth.
What was the other one? I gotta write Borth. Borth is good. Plunch. You're gonna have a full Seussian dialogue coming up here if you're not careful. Plunch and Borth are fantastic to
Okay.
pronounce.
We both did the trouble sentence, so let's just start from adorning. Go ahead.
Adorning the torsos of both the sentries were thin. You don't want your hauberk to be thin. Okay, whatever.
Hold on. Adorning the torsos of both of the sentries.
Did I skip an of? I might have. Go ahead.
Yeah. Adorning the torsos of both of the sentries were thin yet sturdy hauberks, the breastplates of which were woven of tightly hemmed twines of reinforced silver braiding. Silver would be useless for this job. They were idiots. Cupping the soldiers' feet were thick leather sandals, thicker than their hauberks because, again, giant fools, wound about their shins to 2 inches below their knees. Why were they using inches? I feel like I'm repeating myself.
Oh, this takes place in Montana.
That explains it. Wrapped about their waists were wide satin girdles, with slender bladed poignards dangling loosely from them, the hilts of which
Hold on.
featured scarlet encrusted gems.
I'm gonna give you poniard. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be. No, you did pronounce it correctly. I'm actually sorry. Continue. It should be poignard, but with a G in there. But you did pronounce it as written.
Thank you. Resting upon the manes of their heads and reaching midway to their brows were smooth copper morions. Spiraling the lower portion of the helmet were short, upcurved silver spikes, while a golden hump spired from the top of each bassinet. He's not describing a bassinet, though.
They're a morion, they're a bassinet, they got spikes, they got gold, they got a hump. This whole place is just like their cult leader in the basement. The people wear ransom note gear. Just cut and pasted from other stuff. Holy fuck. You're correct, though.
Beneath their chins, wound around their necks and draping their clad shoulders, dangled regal purple satin cloaks. Wow. Which
Really
flowed
rich.
midway to the soldiers' feet. And these are just normal ass soldiers. They're wearing like purple and gold and silver.
If I was the big lad, I would have these guys killed. The purple's for me alone. Doesn't make any sense.
He's overdoing their drip. They're
Yeah,
styling on him.
If your soldiers can outdrip you, they have every right to kill you.
Hand over hand, feet braced against the dank walls of the enclosure, huge Grignr ascended from the moldering depths.
Big fucking Grignr. He's coming. I don't know if that pictured that, but that got a fucking belly slap out of me. That's how good of a fucking goddamn.
You know, I thought you were just clapping, but that was you. That was you belly bonga.
Okay, that was a clap. Fuck. Oh god, my glasses, my eyes are watering. Huge Grignr. I don't know why. Look, here's the thing. I've had exactly 1 sip of soju, so it's not alcohol. It's just this fucking story.
Yeah, this book makes you drunk. Yeah.
It's... Oh my god, I'm glad I decided, you know what? Grape soju doesn't taste that good. I'll skip it. Oh, fucking huge Grignr. Fuck. I'm sorry, continue.
Ascended from the moldering depths of the forlorn abyss, his swelled limbs stiff due to the boredom of an aimless inactivity. His huge and stiff.
Oh, and that ass. It goes all the way up. Fuck. Okay, I'm so sorry. I did make you laugh, though.
But it was between sentences. So
Damn, you're right. Oh.
His swelled limbs, stiff due to the boredom of a aimless inactivity, compounded by the musty atmosphere and
Atmosphere.
jagged granite.
Well, that goes on the list. Fuck me. Atmosphere, that's really good.
This is what it says. I'm not even, that's not a flub
No.
for me.
I get it. That's a good word. Atmosphere. Okay.
And jagged granite protuberant against his body, craved for action. His huge, stiff protuberant craved for action.
That's why he wears the loincloth.
He lost it. It's just a G-string now, babe.
I think I choose to believe he got more and more swole, and so what was once a loincloth has now diminished in scale to simply appear as only a G-string.
The opportunity now presenting itself. Served the purpose of oiling his rusty jits. Okay, I broke.
There's no chance I can read this. I mean, there's no chance. I'm gonna get to the end of the first line. I'm gonna lose my shit. Okay, here we go. That was a big sip of water. Hand over hand, feet braced against the dank walls of the enclosure.
Dank.
I couldn't even do it. Huge Grignir. Fuck. Oh, I couldn't do it.
Are you gonna be merciful, or do I have to do the whole thing?
If you let me keep going, I'll try. Oh, or if you want to, you can pick up. Yeah, you know what? You take it. There's no chance I can get through that one. Start from atmosphere, but you have to read atmosphere.
The musty atmosphere and jagged granite protuberant. Fuck. Protuberant got me. All right, go ahead.
I want to try
This
to take
one's
it.
hard.
I want to try to. It's really tough. Hand over hand, feet braced against the dank walls of the enclosure. Huge Grignir ascended from the moldering depths of the forlorn abyss. His
Almost as hard as
swelled
you.
limbs stiff due to the board. Fuck. No, I said it correctly, but I did break. Damn it. I cut myself off. I had it. I was right.
Hand over hand, feet braced against the dank walls of the enclosure, huge Grignir ascended from the moldering depths of the forlorn abyss, his swelled limbs stiff due to the boredom of an aimless inactivity, compounded by the musty atmosphere and jagged granite protuberant against his body, craved for action. The opportunity now presenting itself served the purpose of oiling his rusty jins and honing his
Okay.
jits. Just so
You did crack up. I will try it. I'm going to read this whole thing perfectly. And then Jeff Bezos himself is going to come down and give me 100 subs for it, okay? That's what's on the line. Hand over hand, feet braced against the dank walls of the enclosure, huge Grignir ascended from the moldering depths of the forlorn abyss, his swelled limbs stiff due to the boredom of a aimless inactivity, compounded by the musty atmosphere and jagged granite protuberant against his body, craved for action. The opportunity now presenting itself served the purpose of oiling his rusty jints, honing his dulled senses.
Thank you. We're past it. I don't think I would have ever been able to get past jins.
I lost it. Huge Grignir how many times? It's really good. All right.
Is that
hold.
no?
Hmm?
Does it say no? What is this first word? Is it K? K-E? Like
I think it's an
E,
H.
but with no Y? Are you sure?
It looks like it to me.
There's so little information left.
If you look at, I'm curious how the picture looks on your
Maybe
end.
it's lowercase I, uppercase I. Maybe it's lowercase I, uppercase I.
E. That's how that's pronounced.
Thank you.
No, that's I'm pretty sure that's an H. But I do like the IIE. He braced himself, feeling the second soldier, the sentry's
Sorry?
stature.
What did you just say?
Oh, fuck. I made it homoerotic on accident. Fuck. Big fucking Grignir came out of the hole and jerked that soldier right off. Oh, fuck.
Braced himself, facing the second soldier. The sentry's stature was wildly exaggerated in the glare of the flickering crescent cuppix.
I don't know what the fuck that could possibly mean. What is a crescent cuppix?
In his right fist.
Oh, we know where it is at least, thank God.
Sentry's stature was wildly exaggerated in the glare of the flickering crescent cuppix in his right fist.
So I can give that maybe he meant to say
Glare of the
crescent.
flickering.
It must be crescent that he meant to say, but cuppix fucking loses me.
Hold on. Crescent cuppix. New
There's no chance.
thing opened.
There's no chance that's a thing. I'd bet a sub
Okay,
on it.
if I remove crescent and just cuppix. No, not capex. Cuppix. Cuppix is here on Twitch.
Oh, well, now we know.
Now we know. He had visions of the future. All right. Asked and answered. Moving on. In his right fist, his eyes were wide open in a slightly slanted, owlish gaze. Not what that means. Enhanced in their sinister intensity by the hawk-bill curve of his nose and pale yellow peak of his cheeks. I think this just might be an owl.
Yeah, I think you've discovered a barn owl, dude. And it's got a torch. That's pretty fucking cool. Oh.
Place your hands behind your back,
Holy
said the
shit,
second
that
soldier.
G-string. As soon as he gets
As he
around back, he's
raised-
in for a treat.
He gets back there and Grignir just does like a little boom 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 with his cheeks, and he's so hypnotized.
He clenches once, one single powerful clench, and it's like a
And the
thunderclap.
clap bowls
Yes.
him over.
That's the secret weapon. He's been training his technique. Oh god.
They thought he was trying to break rocks down there in the hole, but all he was doing was pow, pow, until that rat corpse was vaporized by the awesome clapping of his globular cheeks.
They don't tell you, but a second rat came in and he decapitated the second rat with his ass. Just it's
It was
a lethal
irrelevant to
weapon.
the story.
Yeah, we didn't need to know. We heard about the first rat. We didn't need to hear about every rat that came in.
All right. Casted a wavering glance. We must bind your wrists to parry any attempts at escape. Not what that means. Be sure to make the knot a stout one, Broig. We wouldn't want our guest to take leave of our guidance.
Hold on.
Broig.
How many named characters have we had so far?
Not many. Not even the king was named.
He was just like
But Broig
the
gets a
big
name.
fat fuck with like a bunch of chins. And he had like ladies and a dude. Broig gets a
Yeah,
name.
the wench that he like humped at the bar doesn't get a name.
No, they just fall into the category of female. None of those get names.
None of those.
Yeah, I chose my words very intentionally, and I'm glad that you could pick up on what I was laying down. Yes, none of those.
Broig grasped Grignir's left wrist and reached for the barbarian's right wrist. Well, thank you for the fucking pirouette we're doing right now, I guess. Grignir wrenched his right arm free and
And what? What did he do?
swiveled to face Broig.
Oh god, you surprised me. He just came out of nowhere.
Reach beneath his loincloth with his right hand.
Careful, that's where he keeps his secret weapon. That plump ass. Oh, sorry, what was the word he used? What was the word? Was it prump? No.
Are you talking about Prunched?
Yeah.
His Prunch ass?
Oh, was it prunch or was it prunt? No. Oh god.
I
Well,
think
I'll
it's
have to look.
Plunch,
Plunch. Yes,
right?
plunch.
Plunch.
It's got to be plunch.
You're the one that wrote it down.
I was too slow. Forgot the
Sentry
word.
grappled at his girdle for the sheathed dagger, but recoiled short of his intentions as Grignir's right arm swept to his gorge. The soldier went limp, his bobbing eyes rolling beneath fluttering eyelids, a deep welt across his spouting gullet.
So he meant to say gorget or gorget, which is a piece of neck armor, I believe, right?
It is. Yep.
But no, his gorge. The guy had a fucking canyon in his chest.
Well, I mean, a deep welt across his spouting gullet, so at least it didn't break the skin, right?
Yeah, he sliced him so hard he got a big fucking bruise.
Without lingering to observe the result of his efforts, Grignir dropped to his knees and started sucking.
He jerked off the second guy. They're both quick near as many things. Generous he is primarily.
The second soldier's axe cleft over Grignir's head in a bliss of silvered ferocity, severing several scarlet locks from his scalp. Coming to rest in his fellow's stomach, the iron head crashed through mail and flesh with splintering force, spilling a pool of crimson entrails over the granite paving.
So
Grignir's a little guy.
he's a little
He got to
fella.
his knees. He got to his knees and he was below the soldier's stomach. That's what we just learned.
Maybe he's striking like a really slutty wide knees stance. It
Yeah,
could
he's
be.
like, his balls are touching the floor.
Yeah. God, that'd be.
He's voguing, baby. He is.
You know what? I'm thinking I'm liking Grignir more and more. He's a ripped, slutty king just voguing at his enemies. the more I discuss it, the more like a JoJo's fight this becomes.
Spilling a pool of crimson entrails over the granite paving.
I'll give you some credit here. Could have been avoided with a spear. Way fewer friendly fire accidents. Also, you don't use an axe to keep prisoners. You would use a cudgel or a mace. If you even so much as slice them, the infection is so much more problematic than the actual, cut.
Before the sentry could wrench his axe free from his comrade's carcass, he found Grignir's massive hands clasped about his throat, choking the life from his clamped lungs. Again.
Are his hands so big that he can, like, simultaneously crush this guy's rib cage and his throat? Or is he, like, choking so hard that his hands travel down into his chest? How do you clamp the lungs
You know how,
and the throat?
like, in like a Ren and Stimpy type cartoon, and like the big guy just grabs the little character and he like squishes like a stress toy, just like in the fist that's eclipsing from like the bottom of the chin to the top of the feet.
Yes,
Just
yes.
yeah, Grignir did that to this man.
Wow. Okay.
Reached from off screen and just clutched him.
Yeah. No, I'll take it. I'll take it as truth.
With a zealous grunt, the accordion flexed his tightly corded biceps, forcing the grim-faced soldier to one knee. The sentry plunged his right fist into Grignir's face, digging his grimy nails into the barbarian's flesh. Ejaculating a curse through rasping teeth, lowercase Grignir surged the bulk of his weight forward, bowling the besieged soldier over upon his back. The sentry's arms collapsed to his thigh, shuddering convulsively, his bulging eyes staring blindly from a bloated cherry-red face. Well, that wasn't very sexy at the end.
Most of this was surprisingly homoerotic. I think our author might have missed his calling. Like, it's effortless. It's effortless.
Do you see this shit? At the
Hmm.
bottom of the page, do you see this?
I'm trying not to. Yes, I
Am I
do.
hallucinating? What is that?
What was it saying? Yeah. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah. Wait, is this relevant to the story? Like, what is this creature?
Well, that's what the guard
Is this
looks
what
like.
everyone looks like?
Maybe that's the
Have I
helmet?
been picturing humans and, like, that's just been a mistake?
Wait, where you come from, humans don't look like that?
No, 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 no.
Okay, I understand. Yeah.
Humans are completely bald. They have eyes that take up about a quarter of their head. They got little pointy chins.
It sounds like you're watching.
Um,
Are you from anime?
huh?
Are you from anime?
What
Big
are you talking about?
eyes, thin chin. Or, I was reminded today that a movie existed. I never saw it because it looked kind of dumb. Did you hear about that
Uh-huh.
film, Alita Battle Angel?
I'm aware. I'm a connoisseur of terrible movies. I also did not see it.
Yeah, it's I everyone around me is like, oh, Indy, you like cool sci-fi? And I'm like, yeah, but it looks like not even worth like giving a fuck you watch to, you know? In any case,
No, see,
the
Alita Battle Angel had fur on the top of her head, and I don't know any humans that have fur.
oh yeah, see, we're what we call mammals. Fur is one of our primary features.
We make milk, but we don't have fur.
What were the humans that you come from like a eusocial species? Do they perhaps live under the ground?
No, I mean, most of us live in space at this point.
Huh. Yeah, no, we still have. I have fur on top of my head and on my face too, like only below the nose. Yeah, no,
Huh,
it's
weird.
no, it keeps me warm in the winter, but it's a pain in the ass in the summer, which is getting hotter and hotter. Don't get me started. In any case, you're still killing it on the paragraphs. You've gotten nearly this whole page down.
Did, like, humans have big eyes and gray skin and no hair, and yeah, they mostly live in space.
Yeah, no, I've got like, depending on the season, either like very very pale pink skin or like rosy to reddish, depending on how much sunburn I get.
Yeah, that sounds like you have too much radiation.
Yeah, no, it sucks. Yeah, it's you kind of got to live with it.
You're getting burned all the time?
Yeah, no, especially if you're working outside like I do sometimes. Um, gotta wear like a coating of slop to keep the radiation from like literally cooking your skin within 15 minutes.
That sounds like a cancer risk.
Oh, you have no idea. Yeah, a lot of people have taken to wearing sunscreen even during the winter, um, on places that are exposed, just because people are finally starting to recognize that, yeah, the big glowing ball of hate and life and whatever else, it microwaves you.
Oh, my beautiful God is indifferent, not hateful.
Well, I feel as though it might hate me after I come inside and have to take a very cold shower and then scrub my skin with God knows what because I've gotten a sunburn across most of my exposed flesh.
Rising to his feet, Grignir shook the bleh from his eyes, ruffling his surly red mane as a brush fire swayed to the nighttime breeze. Stooping over the sprawled corpse
Oh,
of the first soldier,
Grignir had a little hiccup there. Okay. Okay, get out of your system, Grignir.
Grignir retrieved a small white object from a pool of congealing gore. Go ahead.
So close to a whole page.
I know, I'm really tromping you in this contest.
Yeah, but I got the style. I got the joy. Rising to his feet, Grignir shook the blood from his eyes, ruffling his surly
Bleh.
red mane as a brush fire swaying to the nighttime breeze.
Like do
Stooping
not
over the
drink
sprawled
wine.
corpse of the first soldier, Grignir retrieved a small white object. It's his
Wink.
it's his it's his Craigslist JO crystal. Fuck damn it.
Do you think it's charged at this point?
Oh, you between all this, these big mountains of man meat slapping each other around in this dank hallway, that thing's ready to burst.
Yeah, just like Grignir. Rising to his feet, Grignir shook the blood from his eyes, ruffling his surly red mane as a brush fire swaying to the nighttime breeze. Stooping over the sprawled corpse of the first soldier, Grignir retrieved a small white object from a pool of congealing gore. Snorting,
You can't snort his cumstone. Come on, dude. You
a
wear it.
gusty billow of mirth, he once more concealed a tiny object beneath his loincloth. Huh?
Yeah, it's a
He has a
utility
loincloth
loincloth.
underneath?
Now the front is wide, the back is cheeks out. It's wide, but it's not wide enough. It's like a woefully inadequate sensor bar.
So he's like tucking the small white object between like shaft and sack. Is that what you're trying to say?
No,
It's
he's
just,
got
like,
he's got a
being
little pocket.
pressed?
He got a little pocket.
Dindy, he's putting it in the front, not the back.
Oh, on the inside of the loincloth, there's a little pocket that he might keep raisins on, normally for like hey, raisins. Yes. As a little treat for when he's out adventuring and he has nowhere else to keep them.
Raisins.
I don't know. I don't know. It was the first thing that came to mind. Ugh. Oh, we're really in it now.
Ah. The tediously honed pelvis bone of the broken rodent. Oh, okay.
Tediously honed pelvis bone. It's got like a nice rhythm to it. It sucks to say though.
Tediously honed pelvis bone. Tediously honed pelvis bone. Tediously honed pelvis bone. Returning his attention towards the second soldier, Grignir turned to the task of attiring his limbs. To move about freely through the dim recesses of the castle would require the grotesque garb of its soldiery.
Greg, you're not gonna fit in. You're a giant man mountain. Every time you walk, your ass cheeks clap. You're gonna try to squeeze into this guy's tiny clothing compared to you. They're immediately gonna wonder who the fucking Incredible Hulk walking around the castle is.
He's gonna put the fucked up like patchwork helmet on the top of his head because it doesn't fit anywhere down.
Like Lego Star Wars, yeah.
He's wearing the hauberk just like tied around his waist like a hoodie that you didn't bring a bag for on a too hot afternoon.
No, he takes the two hauberks, one for his left pec, one for his right.
Utilizing the silence and stealth acquired in the untamed climes of his childhood. Loser sentence. Grignir slink through twisting corridors. That broke me. Grignir slink.
Grignir huge. Grignir slink. Oh, God, he moves around like a fucking... What are those giant... Like a monitor lizard. Alright. Here we go. Utilizing the silence and stealth acquired in the untamed climes of his childhood, Grignir slink through twisting corridors and winding stairways lighting his way with the confiscated torch of his dispatched guardian, knowing where his steps were leading to. No, you don't. Grignir meandered, aimlessly in search of an exit from the chateau's dim confines. Wild blood coursing through his veins, yearned for the undefiled freedom of the livid wilderness lands. Yuck! That was tough. Okay. Why do the paper keeps changing? Coming up.
Yeah, real weird.
Oh, fuck.
Coming upon a fork in the passage.
You shouldn't do that. The chef's
Go
gonna
ahead.
hate that.
I couldn't get past shrieked. Go ahead.
Coming upon a fork in the passage, he shrieked, voices accompanied by clinking footfalls. Discern.
Slink.
Is the
Grignir, shriek.
Is that Ian discerned the last E upside down? How did you manage that?
Holy shit, it is. That's amazing. Yeah, it is. It totally is.
It's remarkable that he could manage that. Good on you. Discerned to his sensitive ears from the left corridor. Wishing to avoid contact, Grignir veered to the right. Passage way. Why does that look so fucked?
I think that might be on your copy because it looks like a normal passageway with like a slightly faded G.
It's the PA. The
Like
A leads like
parsing it
super.
as pasa away? Like, is that why you're struggling?
No, it's just it caught me off guard. If quested as to the purpose of his presence, his barbarous accent would reveal his identity, being that his attire was not that of the castle's mercenary troops. In grim silence, Grignir traded. I decided to put a bit of spice on it because the E and the A are weird. It's treaded. You know what? That counts. I didn't want to do it for style, but it looks...
In grim silence, Grignir treaded down the dingily lit corridor, a stalking panther creeping warily along on padded feet. Like a panther, and with it and ferocious. After an interminable period of wandering through the dull corridors, no gaps to break the monotony of the cold gray walls, Grignir espied a small winding stairway. Descending the flight of arced granite slabs to their posterior, Grignir was confronted by a short hallway leading to a tall arched wooden doorway.
I'm seeing that stream streak. Thank you, Carl. This is a book called
Eye of Argon.
Yes. And it is remarkably hard to read. That is, of course, the game. The rules are
halting.
Yeah, try to read it.
Go ahead.
Because we have a couple new people in here who haven't seen this yet. Rules are try to read it straight-faced. If you laugh, if you fuck up, you gotta switch. Or normally everyone gets knocked out until the whole thing restarts. But it's just the two of us, so we're swapping.
We restart really fast, yeah. Halting before the teeming portal, Grignir restes his shaggy head sideways against the barrier. Detecting no sounds from within, he grasped the looped metal handle of the door. His arms surging with the tremendous effort of bulging muscles, yet the door would not budge.
It's painted to the wall.
No, I don't trust this book anymore. Is that how budge is normally spelled? I can't parse it anymore.
That is correct, yes.
Retrieving his axe from where he had sheathed it beneath his girdle. Raising an eyebrow.
It's a utility Yeah, no, all of his most sensitive wares are you know, they got pockets.
He hefted it in his mighty hands with an, I'm going with a pied grunt, and wedging one of its blackened edges into the crack between the portal and its iron-rimed sill.
Well done.
Bracing his sandaled right foot against the ruggedly hewn wall. There, I did it your way. Hewn.
That is correct. I'm so sorry to say.
Teeth tightly clenched, Grignir applevered the
That's a good
oaken
one.
haft. I almost broke there, employing it as a lever. Well, that's how you applever it.
Yeah.
Whereby to pry open the barrier. He's just being redundant. The leather wound hilt, bending to its utmost limits of endurance. The massive portal swung open with a grating of snapped latch and rusty iron hinges.
See, here's the thing, Carl. Mailing this book around is exactly what people did. That was the game.
Yeah. Uh-huh. This was passed around as a viral document before the internet existed.
Like the 70s, right? Or even
Uh-huh.
earlier.
People would mail it to each other. People would like photocopy it and just leave it around in public. People like carried many copies to conventions, sci-fi and fantasy conventions, to just hand them out.
Did photocopiers work? Did they exist in the 70s, or did they just hand retype it?
Some people did hand retype it by lore, but because there's different versions that have different typos, so people were like manually copying it. Um, the there it wasn't called photocopy. It was like
Xerox.
no. It was the precursor technology to photocopying.
Yeah, they didn't have photos yet either.
Anyway, it worked much the same way, but the fidelity got lost a lot faster. The where the fuck even am I?
After iron
Halting
hinges.
before the teeming portal, glancing about the dust-swirled room in the gloomily dancing glare of his flickering cresset. Grignir eyed evidences, come on, of the enclosure being nothing more than a forgotten storeroom. Miscellaneous articles, required for the maintenance of a castle, were piled in disorganized heaps at infrequent intervals towards the wall opposite the barbarian's piercing stare. Utilizing long, bounding strides, Grignir paced his way over to the mounds of supplies to discover if any articles of value were contained within their midst.
Grignard, now is
So
not
he
the time to
skipped
loot.
across the room,
He did what?
bounding strides. He was
Yeah.
he was skipping across the room.
His ass cheeks clapping with each prance, yes.
Detecting a faint clinking sound, Grignir sprawled to his left side with the speed of a striking cobra, landing
Sprawled.
harshly upon his back.
What, so he's like, no, he really did throw himself on his back. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
So that's a bad move, Grignir. That dodge rolls don't, you hurt your shoulders at best.
Torch and axe loudly clattering to the floor in a morass of sparks and flame. A elm-woven board leaped from collapsed flooring. Elm-woven? What?
It doesn't look right, but that appears to be what it says.
Flashing against the jagged flooring and spewing a shower of orange and yellow sparks over Grignir's startled face. Rising uneasily to his feet, the half-stunned accordion glared down at the gruesome arm of death he had unwittingly sprung. Ruff! If not for his keen auditory organs.
Yeah, he's
And
got a
lightning steeled reflexes.
He's got one of those beluga whale melons.
Oh, right. Just jiggles on his forehead like a boob.
Yeah, yeah.
And lighting steeled reflexes, Grignir would have been groping through the shadowed hell pits of the Grim Reaper. He had unknowingly stumbled upon an ancient, long-forgotten booby trap, a mistake which would have stunted the perusal of longevity. You could go ahead.
Yeah, yep. Mm. If not for his keen auditory organs and lightning fuck.
If not for his keen auditory organs and lighting-steeled reflexes, Grignir would have been groping through the shadowed hell pits of the Grim Reaper. He had unknowingly stumbled upon an ancient, long-forgotten booby trap, a mistake which would have stunted the perusal of longevity of one less agile.
You
Did I get
did.
it?
I'll let you have it.
Thank you. A mechanism similar in type to that of a minotaur catapult. Not
Yeah,
miniature.
no, that's what we'll do. We'll just, in case anyone comes in our fucking pantry, we're gonna set up a shitty little catapult just right here in the middle of the room to really ruin
Was
exactly one person's
concealed
day.
was concealed beneath two collapsible sections of granite flooring.
What?
So this is in the storeroom?
Yeah,
Sorry?
it's like their pantry or some shit.
Arm of the device was 4 feet long, boasting razor-like cleats at regular intervals along its face,
That's like a
with which it
Makahito.
was to skewer the luckless body of its would-be victim. Grignir had stepped upon a concealed catch, which released a small metal latch beneath the two granite sections, causing them to fall inward and thereby loose the spiked arm of death they precariously held in.
So what if, like, the butler needs to go in there and get a big old thing of Cheerios?
What the fuck is this creature?
What creature?
On the next page. Are you seeing this?
Oh, can we show that? The Oh, I showed it. Shit.
This monster? I think we're allowed to show it.
I think it's artistic enough that we're probably fine. It's got some interesting.
It doesn't have a face.
Yeah, so it's not
I
human.
don't know what's going on there.
I think it's like if we were to show like an Etten in World of Warcraft. Like, it's not really wearing much, but it's not exactly like human nudity.
As far as I can tell, that's like a chimpanzee with a weird growth pattern or something.
A bonobo, perhaps.
Perhaps. Clearly, it's given birth recently because it has swollen mammaries, partially out of curiosity and partially out of an inordinate fear of becoming a pincushion for a possible second trap.
Yeah, that'll get the butler. Put a second fucking Makahito catapult in there. Fuck you. God, what a insane. Okay, I'm sorry. Continue.
Grignir plunged his torch into the exposed gap in the floor. The floor of a second chamber stood out 7 feet below the glare. Huh? What is it attached to then? What is this catapult attached to? I thought it was sitting on the true floor, like in between the boards of the false floor. Like,
it sounds like
what?
the floor drops in and then something flings out, which is just a mechanical disaster waiting to happen. You want to just have the floor be a drop so that you get like a punji pit, right? But having something come out of your punji pit, that's just, they need to hire a better trap master.
Tossing his torch through the aperture, Grignir grasped the side of an adjoining tile. Dropping down, glancing about the room, Grignir discovered that he had descended into the palace's mausoleum. Rectangular stone crypts cluttered the floor at evenly placed intervals. What was even the point of the previous room? This is like a D&D play-by-play now.
Remarkably close to one, yes. I think that's very apt.
The tops of the enclosures were plated with thick layers of virgin gold, not cool Chad gold,
As
while the
opposed to the
sides were
gold
plated with
box.
white ivory. At one time sparkling, but now grown dingy, presumably through all of its sexual partners, through the passage of the rays of all-encompassing Mother Time.
Mother time?
Whatever. Featured at the head of each sarcophagus in tarnished silver was an expugnissively carved likeness
Can I take a
of
crack
its
at that one?
rotting inhabitant.
Spugnisively.
Expugnificiously.
Spugnissively.
Expugnif. Expugnific. Expugnissive. I already passed it. Expugnissively. Expugnissively.
It's
Expugnissively.
my mouth is used to moving in a particular way. Maybe someone whose
Yeah, that's
mouth was,
bouncing around in my mouth. I don't like.
maybe if you're used to speaking like Mongolian or something, where you use your
It's
mouth in a
super
different
easy.
way.
It's
Maybe
like
it works for them.
expugnissively.
Yeah, I know that one. We use that one all the time.
A dingy atmosphere pervaded the air of the chamber, which, sealed in the enclosure for an unknown period, had grown thick and stale, much like Rignir himself. Intermingling with the curdled currents was the repugnant stench of slowly moldering flesh, creeping ever slowly but surely through minute cracks in the numerous vaults. Well, that just stops them from exploding. That's good design.
Yeah, you do want that.
Due to the embalming of the bodies, their flesh decayed at a much slower rate than is normal, yet the nauseous odor was none the less repellent. Towering over Grignar's head was the trap he released, the mechanisms of the miniaturized catapult, with an O, was
Catapult, yeah.
cluttered with mildew and cobwebs. Notwithstanding these relics of antiquity, its
Notwithstanding.
efficiency remained
You can't just say
unimpeded.
notwithstanding. Perchance. Fuck.
To the right of the trap wound a short stairway, I say perchance, at the club,
I love the
through
perchance.
a recessi in the ceiling.
Recessing.
What?
Oh, did you stumble? I couldn't
Oh,
tell.
nothing?
I couldn't tell.
Recessi in the ceiling. Nope,
Recessing
recessi
and
in the ceiling. There's no L.
you did say recessi. I
A
don't.
concealed entrance leading to. I stumbled there.
Fine. I'll
I
take it.
I
I'll take it. I'll steal it. Point steal. Fuck you.
I tried to put a P at the start of obviously, so go ahead.
Towering over Grignir's head
Are we almost
was
done with
the
this chapter?
trap he
Holy shit, this
released.
keeps going.
The mechanism of the miniaturized catapult.
I think I need to stop.
Well, we could just remember
We're after my ending time.
we could just remember to stop at like the page that has
At
the
the creature.
homunculus. Yeah. I love its club foot. One
Yeah.
club foot and one
All
dagger
right.
like foot.
I mean, I told people we would be doing
Hello?
stuff, but oh god, right at the end.
Perfect timing.
Nightmare, 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 nightmare. This might not even make it to the VOD properly. I'm gonna have to chop this up into bits just to make it happen.
I'm gonna completely get rid of the
This is
Dark Tide segment.
awful.
I'm fully skipping the Dark Tide segment from my VODs. I'm sorry. Mine was fucked. I'll tell you what. Let me
I might do a clip of the Dark Tide section, just like at the end where I was trying to kill myself and couldn't even walk, just so people understand why this is so short.
yeah, you could just have that for the VOD. Just
And that'll be the VOD.
legs so bad you can't even die. Alright, tell you what. I'll hop out of the call and I'll raid into you quick so you can get through your ending stuff pretty quick. All right. Can I?
Hmm.
Yes, I can.
So we tried to play Dark Tide. My connection was just not working for me. I was having fun playing uh the Skitari. Huge. But right now it does not supplant my main at the moment. Maybe if I get more of the combo stuff going, when it's leveled up a bit more, it becomes more complicated, it'll capture my attention more. But I miss my throwing knives, I miss my combat knife, I miss lighting everyone on fire, and I miss being immortal. You can't kill her. You can't push her over. Hawk just keeps coming. Oh well, we'll try again. But not on stream. It didn't seem like it's going to work. Well, maybe on stream, but not soon on stream. At least that. Coming in tomorrow, we're going to be uh playing here on Liminex's Hyperstation, The Signal. We're going to be playing more Fallout New Vegas, and we're actually going to be doing Honest Hearts, I think, because it doesn't have like high skill requirements or anything. So we should be able to meet them as we are right now. Just scoot our way north, go bumbling off out of the Mojave and into Zion. Gonna be good. Gonna be fun.
Can I say my bit here quick? Just because the raid's gonna go off in a moment here. Not that there's really anyone to send over. Uh-oh.
Uh,
Nope, we're good.
I don't
Am
know if people can actually hear you. So get on.
nope. Shucks. Well, oh
Hello.
well. Hey, can you hear me?
What do you go to the stream
Hello?
together? Go to the